Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I have a mandate from God, people, to bring about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen. And the way I do it, people, is by creating a million millionaires. Now, my topic or message for today, people, is that repetition and consistency is everything. Now, I say it that way because it's like when you understand that everything that you do is because of the habits that you have developed. Over the years, you've formed habits. Some of them you know about, some you don't even know about. But they're habits in the fact that you do them most of the time without even thinking about it. Now, that didn't happen overnight. The key ingredients to making habits, people, is repetition and consistency. So knowing that that's the case, then what you can work on doing is being more consistent in making that happen. The way you make that happen is by really, being intentionally making sure that, that the habits that you want, whatever that looks like, you know what I'm saying, that you repetitively do it, you practice it on a daily basis, day in, day out. Let's say, for example, a new habit you're looking to develop is to read a book every day. Then first you got to figure out, okay, when am I going to do it? Because you have to block out a time for it. If you don't, then it won't happen. So it's like, let's say you pick, I do mine on my way to work. So I drive anytime I leave the house, I put a Headway app on so I can listen to the book I want to read for that day. So I make sure every day I'm reading at least one book. So my point to you is that I want you to block out a time for you to repeat that action on a daily basis during that time so that until it becomes a habit. See, the beautiful thing is that once it becomes a habit, then you don't have to do it you don't have to think about it to do it. You're going to do it kind of like as a reflex, man. There's a lot of things you do like driving where you get in a car, you drive, you don't think about driving. Same thing here. You want the habits or the things you want that you know is going to help you improve your life, like reading a book or two a day, listening to audios. I want you to start blocking out time and designate time in your daily schedule to make sure you do that 7 days a week, people. Another thing I learned about habit is that it's got to be something that you do every single day. See, when you break up your routine where I used to do a habit Monday through Friday and I don't do it over the weekend, then by Mondays feel like I'm restarting all over again. So what happened is, is basically you definitely want to focus, man, on, being consistent 7 days a week without fail. Just like these videos, people. I don't think about these videos. I just do them because I've been doing it now for almost 2 years. So, it's like whatever you want to see more of in your life, whatever habit you're looking to develop, I want you to decide on what that is and then create a space in your life to make that happen and then do it repetitively. Every single day you do it and consistently. And that's how you make anything, people, that you want in your life a habit. Now, obviously, that means periodically you need to be going through your routine and looking at areas where you're not only wasting your time, but it's unproductive time. And in those cases, obviously, you don't want to keep doing things that are unproductive. You want to basically be in a position where you say, okay, I'm going to stop that. So you cut that out, and then you replace it with a habit that you want. So you've already had this space in your routine for whatever that bad habit is. All you need to do is figure out, okay, what am I going to replace that bad habit with? And then get busy doing that, people. So my point that I'm trying to share with you every single day, obviously the goal is to create your amazing life. And I'm sharing with you today that the way you make that happen is by creating habits. And the ingredients for creating habits, people, is repetition, consistency. Sounds like the same thing, but my point is I want you to be very mindful of that, is knowing that the ingredient for creating the life you want is repetition and consistency. Again, the things that you want to adapt to your life, include it in your routine and do it every single day without fail. Again, habits that I encourage is reading, listening to audio, studying. Maybe it's a new skill. For me, I've been studying, learning, and mastering the markets like learning the markets now by joining different investment group, learning different ways of what people consider, when making choices for investments and so forth, like learning the stocks and different stuff like that. For you, whatever that is, it could be a trade, it could be a skill. Who cares what it is, man? My point is, this is your life. You get to create what you want, man, and I'm showing you how to do it. You do it literally brick by brick by putting these habits in place. You know what I'm saying? Because when something become a habit again, you do it almost like reflex. You don't have to think about it. It just happens naturally. And that's what I'm helping you to create, is natural habits that produce the life you want, people. Keep that in mind. That is really the objective today, is for you to learn and practice on how to do that in your life. My affirmations over your life, people. Number one is this: I am grateful now that you are a millionaire. Number two, I am grateful now that you are married to the person of your dream. Number three, I am grateful now that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life, people. I also pray that the Spirit of God will continue to guide you, especially using today's topic, people, to develop the habits that will allow you to live and enjoy an amazing life. I also pray that the Spirit of God will continue to lead you to find your purpose in this amazing world as you find and identify who you are. With that being said, people, listen, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.